Bag secured, I ain't stressing about tomorrow. Every dollar earned, erase a year's sorrow. Beg and borrow, nah, I don't subscribe to that. I designed a map and built the road and paved it flat. Stack, relax, attack the market, circle back. Multiple the revenue and never leave a track. Wait, let the weight of that last line appreciate. I went from late on rent to real estate with no debate. Money in it, spin it, flip it, reinvent it, minute by minute. Spend it on the vision, not the image, that's the limit. Bag secure, but the hunger never finished. Every check I cash is just to start a new beginnings. I don't flex the balance, I just flex the discipline. Money come and go, but principles don't bend with wind. They said save for rainy days, I bought the weather system. Bag secure, you can't hack my algorithm. Fortune is a fortress and I'm guarding every brick. Every investment calculated, never pick for quick. Self-made money, got a taste that you can't counterfeit. Bag secured and I sealed it with the sweat. Every penny accounted for, no regret. From the dirt I built a fortress and I set the standard. Bag secured, that's a permanent bet. Bag secured and I sealed it with the sweat. Every penny accounted for, no regret. From the dirt I built a fortress and I set the standard. Bag secured, that's a permanent bet. Bag secured, that's a permanent bet. They were sleeping on the wave, I was riding in the dark. Building blueprints by the candlelight and making every mark. Hustle architecture, I designed it from the spark. Now the money flowing in and I don't need to disembark. Breathe, let it sink, every dollar is a domino. Position on the brink, one push and the whole operation starts to sink. Revenue streams connected like a chain without a link. I don't celebrate too early, that's a rookie mistake. Stay humble, stack the crumble, let the ego deflate. Money is a tool and I'm the craftsman with the slate. Bag secure since I decided I would never be late. Bank alert ding, another deposit slate. Watching zeros multiply at a supernatural rate. They can't replicate the patience or the faith. Bag secured, I don't need to demonstrate. Bag secured and the seal will never crack. Every single dollar on a one-way track. From the struggle I extracted every fact and converted it to currency. No looking back. Final form, final bag, final execution. Money isn't luck, it's the product of solution. Every sacrifice compounded like a revolution. Bag secured, that's the ultimate conclusion. I don't need a validation or the public resolution. Stack in silence, let the balance be the retribution. From the bottom to the vault, no substitution. Bag secured, permanent institution. Bag secured and it's locked behind the steel. Every digit represents a wound that had to heal. From the nothing I created something real.
Yeah, no receipt, no return, no exchange, no refund. Every dollar that I spent was a lesson I become. I don't keep the paperwork, I keep the outcome. No receipt, just the result and then some. Cash and carry, no receipt, they can't trace it. Money moving through the night, I don't waste it. Face it, I'm the type to taste it. Stack it, then replace it. Every dollar disembodied, then reincarnated. Off the record, off the books, off the statement. Cash advance on the future, call it prepayment. Wait, let the silence fill the space where the bass went. I've been making money since the days of the pavement. Flip the coin investment, join the grind and anoint. Every single dollar has a designated point. No receipt means nobody getting reimbursed. I put the money in the ground and watch the forest burst. Penny pincher, now I'm penny pitcher on the mound. Every cent I throw creates a multi-million yen sound. They was keeping tabs, I was keeping compounds. Interest over ego, that's the secret that I found. Money disappear, reappear in a new form. No receipt, just the thunder after every storm. Self-made treasury, I am the platform. Cash ghost protocol, that's the new norm. No receipt, no trace, no evidence. Money moved in silence with their eloquence. Every bag I touched was heaven sent. No receipt, just the scent of the presidents. Stack and burn, no record, that's the precedent. Cash and carry to the fullest extent. No receipt, I am the settlement. Money talks, but mine got no accent. They want documentation, I give them devastation. Paper trail evaporated at the train station. I don't need a record when the results are standing. Money talks in volumes that need no understanding. Breathe, let it echo, every dollar I invested came back with a fellow. Bringing friends and dividends like a money concerto. Playing notes of profit in a financial allegro. I was broke at 22 with a vision in a pen. Drew the blueprint for the bag and I executed then. No receipt because the proof is in the penthouse. Overlooking every doubt that tried to fence out my potential, my credentials, my momentum, instrumental in the building of a financial emblem. Hold, let that bar age like the wine in the collection. No receipt means I own without detection. Money moving like the current in the ocean. Every wave of transaction in perpetual motion. Stack, rotate, invest, and reallocate the notion that a man without a receipt up elevation. Second seal it, that's the proclamation. Cash converted into pure foundation. No receipt, I am the destination. Money speaks, but mine needs no translation.
Flip the safe, grip the cake, whip the plate, stack it straight. Money circulate, liquidate. I appreciate the weight. Hold up, let the paper marinate before I reinvest the fate. Blue hundreds on the counter like a ritual I keep every morning, same routine. Count it up before I sleep. Wrist on frost, toss the cost. I'm the boss, never lost. Foreign statements, overseas payments, money never exhaust. Check deposit, astronomical. Numbers got them nauseous. My accountant getting cautious. Pocket full of presidents. I'm stacking up the evidence. Every cent is heaven sent with a hustler's preference. Pause, let it breathe, then I'm back on the grind like the money never cease. Self-made to the grave. I don't wave and I don't fold. Blue face ritual, worth more than the gold. Blue face ritual, I'm counting up the scripture. Every single digit paint a bigger picture. Money talk loud, I just sit and let it whisper. Bag on bag, certified collect. Safe so heavy that the floor start to shiver. Cold cash, cold world, but I'm the one that's richer. Stacking for the legacy, this ain't just a sliver. Blue face ritual, the giver and the winner. Count it up, 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 up. Blue face never stop. Ritual on top, 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 top. Ritual on top. I remember kitchen tables, bills was overdue. Mama working doubles, nothing in the fridge to choose. Now I write the checks that make the problems disappear. Blue face ritual started from the hunger and the fear. Flip the script, spit the grip, wrist lit, don't trip. Money dip, money drip, money clip on the hip. Breathe, I ain't flashing for the gram. This is generational, mathematical, tactical. Every move is rational. Compound interest on the interest that's habitual. Stack it up, lock it down, keep it strictly spiritual. Blue face ritual, nothing artificial. Blue face ritual, I'm counting up the scripture. Every single digit paint a bigger picture. Money talk loud, I just sit and let it whisper. Bag on bag, settle up the lecture. Safe so heavy that the floor about to splinter. Cold cash, cold world, but I come out the winner. Stacking for the future, not a moment getting thinner. Blue face ritual, from the start until the finish. Blue face ritual.
Off the ledger, off the books. Money moving where you never look. Silent millions, quiet crooks. I don't explain, I just took. Slip the cash in, dash it, stash it. Classic, money elastic. Bounce back like gymnastic. Fantastic, how it went from plastic bags to plaster walls and mansions. Expansion, every transaction's a calculated advancement. Stop, let the zero settle in the statement. Patience pays the patient, I'm the living demonstration. Revenue on revenue, I never need a vacation. Cash flow rotating like the earth's rotation. They whisper about my balance like it's some investigation. Every digit documented, no hallucination. Self-funded operation built on pure determination. Money don't sleep, and I adopted that foundation. I move in silence, let the numbers do the declaration. Off the ledger living, that's my permanent vacation. Stack retaliation for the years of desperation. Money multiplication, that's my meditation.
Off the ledger, off the grid, moving like a ghost. Quiet money, loud results, I don't need a boast. Every dollar that I stack, got a story and a coast. From the east to the west, I collect the most. They can't audit what they can't find in the smoke. Every transaction encrypted, that's the antidote. Paper trails evaporate before they even wrote. Off the ledger, let the money flow.
I don't talk deposits, that's a federal conversation. Every move strategic like a chess initiation. Offshore, onshore, I'm on every shore. Money knock the door before I even touch the floor. Hold, let the silence eat the room before the next bar fold. I was 17 with $30 and a gold. Now the net worth heavy and the heart is never cold. Fortune cookie told me nothing, I design my own road. Flip the envelope. compound, that's the growth. Off the ledger, off the record, off the oath. Legacy so deep, my grandkids feel it in their throat. Self-made scripture, every bar I ever wrote.
Off the ledger, off the grid, moving like a phantom. Quiet money, loud results, they can never fathom. Every dollar that I stack is a brand new anthem. From the basement to the penthouse, I'm the captain. They can't trace what they can't face in the chasm. Every digit disappearing like a magic spasm. Paper trails dissolving, that's the mechanism. Off the ledger, built a whole damn kingdom.
Off the ledger, off the books, money where you'll never look. Silent figures, quiet moves, nothing left for them to prove.
Bankroll heavy and it's weighing on my jeans. Pocket full of green like I'm living in a dream. Every single morning I wake up to the cream. Money machine running, hit a paper screen. I don't do the talking, let the comments speak. 7 days a week and I never hit repeat. Different bag, different play, different beat. Money coming ways, I'm surfing on a peak. Walking to the building, everybody know this the type of energy that money gonna show. From the ground up, built it stone by stone. Now I'm sitting on a throne that I carved alone. Rubber band snapping, safe is overflowing. Bank account reflecting, all the seed I'm sowing. Money never stops, and neither does it growing. Bankroll heavy, yeah, and everybody knowing.
Bankroll heavy, pockets never lie. Run it up from the morning to the night. Bankroll heavy, everything inside. Money on my mind and the future looking bright. Bankroll heavy, pockets never lie. Run it up from the morning to the night. Bankroll heavy, everything inside. Money talks loud and it's always right.
Count it up, flip it, reinvest the profit. Money in my sleep, I can never stop it. Haters wanna talk, but they can never top it. Bankroll on lock, and I'm the one who got it. Used to catch the bus, now the car got wings. Used to window shop, now I buy the things. Life upgraded, diamond in the rings. Money changed the game, hit a register ring. I don't need a loan, I'm my own bank. Self-funded, self-made, give myself the thanks. Stacking up the bread from every single angle. Money intertwined like it's permanently tangled. Bills on bills, yeah, the tower getting tall. Fortune favors those who never let it fall. I remember nothing, now I'm having all. Bankroll heavy, that's the only call.
Bankroll heavy, pockets never lie. Run it up from the morning to the night. Bankroll heavy, everything inside. Money on my mind and the future looking bright. Bankroll heavy, pockets never lie. Run it up from the morning to the night. Bankroll heavy, everything inside. Money talks loud and it's always right.
Final round, money on the line, and I'm all in. Fortune cookie said I win, and I did it with a grin. Stack the chips, double down, watch the pot begin. Overflow like champagne pouring from the rim. I don't need a cosign from a single soul. Every penny that I made, I was in control. Write my checks with confidence, never had a doubt. Money talks so loud that it's drowning haters out. Generational paper, this ain't just for me. Building up a legacy my kids will get to see. From the dirt to diamonds, from the grit to gold. Bankroll heavy, greatest story ever told. Let them count the zeros, let them feel the weight. Every sacrifice I made was never up for debate. I'm the definition of a self-made fate. Bankroll heavy and it's never getting late.